The sun set in the glass. Did you know what was coming when you crouched under the stairs and listened to the bombs drop on London? Did you know what was coming when your guardian travelled down to see you in the grand surroundings of Christ's Hospital, Vaughan Williams's shock of white hair in the chapel, and shuffled off in the growing darkness to catch the last train home? This was love, wasn't it? Did you know what was coming when you stuck it out to become an officer and were put in charge of men older, more savvy than you were? Is this when your appreciation of Bach began? Did you know what was coming when you shared a bedsit with your mother and became determined to better yourself by listening to all of Beethoven's symphonies from the library? Or when Eddie took you to the terraces at Brentford? Make way, he's only a little un. Did you know what was coming when you measured up to my grandfather and married Mum? Early colour photos of us pottering in the garden. You look dashing in them. Clearway Promotions, Claygate Dramatic Society, Cancer Research Campaign. You built yourself up. You drove us in the dark to foreign countries where they spoke funny languages. You put us in tents a stone's throw from the water. We would need those stones to weigh down the corners when the storm came along. You took your responsibility very seriously and instilled it in us. You could be bloody-minded. I wouldn't have wanted to cross you. You grew in stature and yourself became a Samaritan to those in need. You were widely respected. You were somebody, an ugly sister, Bob Cratchit. You had a sense of humor, and that twinkle never quite left you. You liked in the early evening to stand by the drinks. Yours was a G&T, Mum's was a sherry. And while smoking a silk cut, to tell me what was going through your mind. It helped you to lay it out. You were not one to leave things to chance. And so, when we sat on the terrace overlooking the black forest, you poured sunlight into my glass. It was something new, something I hadn't tasted before, and this gave you a great satisfaction. I don't know what we talked about. You probably reminisced about your time in Germany, the dunes of Zilt. but I have glimpsed that sunlight ever since, on the ghats of Varanasi, on a starlit night in the Sinai, sitting with Bedouins, in Piornedo on a Sunday with a hangover, on the rocks of Lakatnik. I will keep it with me, for when the storm clouds gather, it will be the stones that weigh down the corners of the tent I inhabit. And I give you a drop of the golden liquid for your onward journey. You have realized now that the demons are insubstantial, their only weapon, fear of what doesn't exist. And the easiest way to unravel a knot is to slice it. You are breath and water, creation itself, the sound God made in the beginning. You can sing to your heart's content, join in the chorus, as when you sang an aria from the Messiah to the doctor with a sheet over your lips. Except that now you are voice itself, running water, a ribbon that God laid on the earth to give us life.